Hello there, my name is Felix and I am a consultant at Transfer Pricing Experts. I heard that you are interested in a typical day at work at our consultancy. So let's go. Today, we are going to visit the company of my client Anna, who is producing a very exclusive beer. She called our consultancy because she wonders if she needs a transfer pricing solution for her business model. So let's have a look. Hello Anna, how are you? Please tell me more about your business and your questions about transfer pricing.
Hey Felix, good to see you. We are Lion Brew, and we are producing a very exclusive beer. As we want to benefit from synergies and control the supply chain, we have decided to integrate distribution into our group structure. This means, we sell our beer exclusively to our distributors who then sell it to our end customers. We do not work with any independent distributors. Now we are wondering if there are any special rules regarding the price we have to charge our distribution sites for the beer transaction within the group.
Alright, thanks a lot for the interesting insights of your company. Let's go back to the office so I can tell you more about transfer pricing methods. Thanks again for sharing your business model with us. One possibility for internal transfer pricing would be the resale price method, which I am going to explain to you in detail today. As you can see, the resale price method is one of the 5 primary transfer pricing methods. Here you can see an overview of the basic situation of your company structure. Now I will show you how to calculate the transfer price for the transaction between the brewery and the Lion beer shops. In a first step, the sales price is considered at which an associated enterprise sells a product to a third party. This price is called resale price. After that, the resale price is reduced with a gross margin, the so-called resale price margin. This margin is determined by comparing gross margins in comparable uncontrolled transactions. What is left can be regarded as an arm's length price for the controlled transaction between associated enterprises. But when is the resale price method used? The main area of application is the determination and verification of transfer prices when carrying out sales activities. The main prerequisite for the application of the resale price method is that the sales company acts only as a reseller of the previously purchased goods. That means, further processing, remodeling, or other modification of the goods before their resale complicates the application of the resale price method.
Thank you very much for the explanation. Since we only resell the drinks in our Lion Brew shops without further processing, we could use this method, right?
Exactly.
All right. Also, could you explain the calculation of the resale margin to me in a little more detail, please?
Of course. The resale margin is the central element of transfer pricing when applying the resale price method. That resale margin is determined based on gross margins within comparable uncontrolled transactions. So, in your case, a comparable uncontrolled transaction could be another shop that is buying beverages from unrelated breweries and selling them to its customers. The amount of the resale margin is then determined by the following 3 components, which are not valued separately but are internally related to each other. The costs incurred by the reseller, the functions and risks assumed by the reseller within the supply or service relationship with the related party, and a reasonable profit.
Phew, that's a lot of information, Felix. Can you show me an example?
Sure, let's make a simple example. In your case, you sell the Lion beer to your own Lion Brew shops. They sell a bottle of beer for €10 to the end customer. This €10 is the resale price. The comparative analysis with another independent beer store showed that the selling costs and business risks amount to €2. In addition, the profit amounts to €1. This results in a resale margin of €3 per bottle of beer. With this information, you can now calculate the transfer price. This amounts to €7 in our example.
All right, thanks for the clarification, Felix. I do have one last question. What are the advantages and disadvantages for us if we use the resale price method?
There are several advantages and disadvantages of using the resale price method. One advantage of this method is that it is linked to market data. This means that it represents a method based on demand, which makes it also more reliable in situations where there is a weak relationship between cost and sale prices. In addition, this can ensure that intragroup transactions are conducted at arm's length conditions. A negative point is that the transfer price must be determined for each individual transaction. This can lead to practical difficulties, for example in the case of subsequent discounts, price reductions due to material defects and so on. Furthermore, it is difficult to find comparable transactions. It is quite difficult to determine a gross profit margin for an uncontrolled business and adjust it to your own business. Therefore, the resale price method is not often used. However, in case comparable transactions can be found and evaluated, the resale price method is suitable to examine gross margins of associated enterprises engaged in sales and distribution to third parties.
Thanks, Felix. That was a very informative afternoon. Now the resale price method is much clearer for me.